Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. Having a quick look at a new game today. We're looking at Space Battle VR. So first of all, a massive thank you to Casper from Raba Games. Alright, they have that's the logo up there, and the B and the R look a little similar, but it's Raba, R-A-B-A Games, who sent me a key for the game. So thank you very much to you guys, it's much appreciated. First impressions, I quite like the menu system, to be honest. Obviously, it's a huge dashboard here, but the chairs seem relatively right-sized, although I am a little high off this one. But we'll see if we actually end up in the cockpit for the game. I look like I'm in the right place for this. I think that's just because it's meant to be a seated game and this is maybe designed for a stand-in sort of thing. Yeah, the door is huge, but it's a spaceship. Who knows what size doors are going to be. So this all looks quite interesting. Obviously, there are several missions to go through in a fairly linear fashion. We only have one ship available to us at the moment. They don't have names, which is a little odd. I would like to see names just to differentiate them a little bit. So we've got this ship here, and it does seem to have this, I guess, this wave option. But we don't have any of the planets unlocked at the moment because we've done nothing in the game, so we don't have that to do. So we're going to try the missions, I suppose, and hopefully this first one is somewhat of a tutorial. Normal, master, or easy? Well, we'll do normal, right? And then we'll probably get our asses handed to us, and we'll start off with easy. Oh, this looks very nice. This looks nice. Our patrol ships have disappeared near the star SH007. Oh, missed that. Copy that, over and out. I'm sure the end wasn't important. The young ones probably went crazy again and crashed into some asteroids. Brick Mail's out there causing havoc again, is he? Grab the center stick with your right hand. Put your hand the right way to make the auxiliary cubes overlap. What does that mean? Put your hand the right way to make the auxiliary cubes overlap. Well, I am way too close to my desk to be playing that there. So that's my first issue with the game. Is there a center view? I like it when a game has a center view option. They don't often do that. That's nice. So right, you're now fully away from my desk. Doesn't seem to... I don't know if it's me or if it's the... How do I take my hand off? The ship is equipped with two types of weapons, a laser gun and missiles. Press the buttons on the controller to use them. So the gun is the trigger. And the missiles are clicking in the thumbstick, which is fine. How do I get my hand off? To let go of the stick, move your hand away from it. Do it now. There we go. See, my hand seems to be tracking fine. I don't think there's any issue with that. Didn't seem to be very good on it, though. That feels a bit better. Okay. You now know how to fly a spaceship. Apparently that's all it takes. I'm liking this spaceship. It's got a nice sort of gritty feel to it. Liking all the very physical buttons on everything. The windows all a bit scratched up. It looks really nice. Oh, I missed all of that. I got distracted and didn't pay attention to any of that. But there appear to be... It does not track very well at all, and I don't know why that is. Don't know why that is. This is a bit of a problem. Make sure the auxiliary cubes... Was it because of that? Because I didn't line them up properly? So I can see what it means now, but I'm not really getting much of a chance to sort it out. No, it just doesn't want to track very well at all. So we'll see what we can do. Definitely not very easy to fly though, unfortunately. I'm trying to pull up, but it's just not even... Can't get it to pull up at all. Has a little bit of auto-aim. Auto-aim, so that's why the lasers are doing somewhat well at actually targeting the ships we're supposed to be attacking. Oh, might see if I let go of the stick then, I didn't even realise. Where are we? See, I cannot pull up at all. I don't know why that is. Oh, it's because it's more of a tilt thing than a move-in. Oh, okay. That's interesting and unexpected. So you don't move your joystick within the world. It's a tilt thing instead. Right. I think I got that, dude. Now that I know that, it's a little easier to control. Yeah, see, immediately I'm 1,000 times better at this game. That's weird, isn't it? Did you see that? It looks like a black hole or wormhole. General, we found some kind of tunnel. What are your orders? Investigate, but be careful. Copy that. We need to get closer to the object. I don't know what you're talking about. Genuinely have no idea what it is you're talking about. Which way are you facing? We're going down here. Oh. No, you're not going anywhere. I genuinely don't know what it is she's actually referring to. Can you blow the asteroids up? I don't think you can. Add a little bit of everspace into the action, but it doesn't look like it. Where is this? Is this what it's referring to? Because they look like planets, or something like that. Just itching my nose. Let's, It's a little hard to tell, but I think I'm getting closer. It is definitely some sort of wormhole or something, isn't it? You can see something inside it. I wish, because there's an option in the options, whether you wanted to do a sort of twist or a yaw, where you sort of rotate on the horizontal plane. It'd be nice if you could do both. If I twisted the control, it'd be nice if I could have yaw, and then tilt and it does the rotation. Okay, well now we're going somewhere. Not sure where, but we're going. Let me, Oh, that was the first mission. That was the tutorial mission. Okay, well we'll definitely crack on with the second one to see what that's like. I would like to just... What does this mean? Oh, I see. Oh, that's quite cool, actually. That is quite cool. That is quite cool. So it is the X or A keys that bring up this this menu, in case any of you are wondering at home. So we'll fight with Space Planet. We're going to fight Space Planet. Is that what's going to happen? I'm a little bit more forward from where I was. That's because I changed my position on my seat. I went by too fast. It's nice if I could pause and give you a chance to actually click it or something, because I've missed 2 of those now by talking. There's a giant mothership here. It seems to be inactive. Destroy all enemies and investigate their mothership. Main ship. Where are the enemies? This is the giant main ship, I guess, or mothership. It would be nice if you can... If I take my hand off at a certain level, it does just leave the throttle going, which is quite nice. This is a really beautiful... I mean, space games are, I think, relatively easy to get looking pretty. But, yeah, this one looks really pretty. So I think it's probably relatively easy to do that, but nonetheless, I appreciate a nice looking game. See, we seem to be quite low in this ship. You would feel like you would need to be a bit higher so you could actually see underneath you, wouldn't you? Seems an odd decision of the ship designers to say, do you know what they don't need? Lower half of their vision. Let's give them all the top half they could possibly require, but no lower. When you fire your lasers, they actually do seem to be quite low, don't they? Right, so we can change target, but we'll focus on this dude for now. So far, very few hits. Very few hits indeed. I don't know what we can do about the lasers coming into us. Or if there's anything we can do about that, actually. And do we have some sort of overheat on our lasers? Where is this dude? There he is. Some sort of gentle background music, I think, would be nice. just to try and fill in the gaps a bit, because it's a little quiet. I mean, obviously space is very quiet. One of the quietest places that exist, I'd imagine. Oh, and how close can we get to that planet before something bad happens, I wonder? They lose a bit of the sense of scale when you get close, and you can just bounce off the surface. They look quite big from a distance, not so much there. Where? Oh, I crashed into it again. I suppose I have health and shield. Oh, there's my shield. I can see my shield. My health, I guess, is the orange one underneath, is it? Can I actually stare at someone? It's quite hard to aim at them when they're lower down in your field of vision because of your vision being blocked by the cockpit. Maybe the other ships are better for that. Maybe that's a good reason to work towards getting the other ships, I suppose. So I'm going to head away from this dude and work towards these, because hopefully they'll be a little easier to... Oh yes, it's going to go straight into the planet, is it? Yeah, perfect, mate, perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. Let's change to this dude and see if missiles are less done with him. I think that missile actually hit. You slow down really fast as well. Like, as soon as you bring the throttle down, it's gone. You have no speed whatsoever. Not saying that's a bad thing necessarily. If I was in what I can only assume is a very expensive spaceship, because it's a bloody spaceship, I would want some performance out of it. You might just be able to hear my cat wailing in the background. Or one of my cats, I should say. That's Mookie. He is still trying to adjust to life with another cat in the house. Bless him. Alright, there we go. There we go. What now? Can we see where our... Oh, there's our laser energy over there. Look, that's what that 16,000 is. Beep. Oh, beep, because there's enemies. Right. What was that? Press the grip on the throttle and it did something. I don't know what, but it did it. That's another one gone, but there's a whole bunch more appeared as well. So the beeping, I think, is when it changes target, I believe. Okay. How do you tell if you're close enough to actually hit them? Is there a target that comes up? Obviously not, no. So as if you just have to hope that you hit them, I suppose. Kind of makes sense. Oh, there's that one straight away. Alright then, Sunny Jim, we'll have a go. I'm trying to save my missiles for after their shields are gone, on the assumption that missiles are better on the hull than shields. So let's get closer and see why the ship isn't working. Okay, Pinky McDoodle, I didn't get a chance to read your name. So you will forever be Pinky McDoodle now. See, even this ship doesn't look like it's supposed to be quite big. It doesn't feel all that big when you're close to it, though, does it? But it's not working because it's exploding. I think I've solved that little problem for you. New weapon available. Okay. Didn't know that was a thing. Is that something I do here, or... When it says new weapon, does it mean new ship? It does not mean new ship. Let's make that nice and clear, shall we? And if I just click on them... It just spins around and says you can't. You can. Oh, what's this? Oh. Well, I have no idea what this does. We'll go with the purple, though. Ah, you can't have the other styles. Other unlocks. Okay, fair enough. Oh, and here are weapons. Oh, okay. So we didn't get a new missile. We did get a new gun. So speed is low. Like what, about not quite a third, is it? And same for the power. So power goes down a little bit, but speed increases hugely. So let's give those a go. We'll try at least one more mission. Obviously on the same planet, in the same area, I'm guessing. My cat is not very happy at the moment, but I can't see him, so I guess I'll just ignore it and carry on like nothing happened. Incoming message. You got hit? It was a trap. Oh no. Pinky's alive. Pinky McDoodle, but I need parts to fix her ship. Help me collect parts I can use to fix it. Okay. Feels like the sort of thing you should maybe have drones for to do this, but okay. I can do that for you. Do I just go towards it? And then, yeah, just run into it. Okay. No elite style cargo scoop or anything like that to worry about. Oh man, I haven't played Elite in so long now. There's so much I've missed in Elite at this point. Okay, and that's it, isn't it? Is that her? Oh. Well, they've really run out of steam quickly, don't they? As in the power just absolutely rinsed down at that point. So I'm going to continue ignoring the cat, who's wandered back into the room, I believe. He is. He's just sat looking at me, expectantly. And don't get the impression that I abuse my cat or anything. I did give him plenty of attention when I got home to start with. You're going to go right in my way. If that's her ship again, that seems really, really massive compared to what I'd expect. And I know scale is one of the things which are particularly hard to get right in VR, but it does feel a little off in it. If that is her ship, she seems to be in something that's a bit massive. This... They did call it a mothership at one point, which is why I thought it would be absolutely massive. Doesn't seem to actually... Oh, I really thought I'd have got that. Doesn't feel that big when you get up to it. And that little planet over there also, well, I bounced off it quite easily. Get a piece from inside the ship, you say? How? Oh, I don't. I just need to go over here. A piece that broke off from inside the ship, I think was what they meant. Right. No worries. Binkadoodle, I need to stay to check the system, so you go and chase after the ships that escaped. I didn't realise any escaped. But okay. Was that all that mission was? That can't be the whole... Oh, that was the whole mission. Now we've got a new ship. Well, that's cool. I was hoping I could see a new ship, so that's worked out okay for us. Okay, so we have very equal speed, power, and shields. This one, oh, just everything's better. Everything is just better. Why wouldn't I use that ship? Still don't have the cockpit. We'll have that. We'll have that. And we'll try out that laser as well. Alright then. New planet. Let's go. Incoming message. Why you got? Ha, do you really think you can harm us? Probably. No one's come with you. This shouldn't take long. Pilots destroyed that ship. I do quite like that the systems all sort of have like a colour theme going on. That's kind of cool. You can see a shield going down quite rapidly, can't you? Yeah, one down. The cockpit looks unfortunately similar to the last ship. I mean, maybe I didn't actually manage to swap ships, but if this is the other ship, it would be nice if there were other cockpits. So it felt like you were in something new and shiny. Well, maybe not new and shiny. Something different, we'll say. I think I killed him before the missile even got him. Oh, nice missile. Really thought you were going to miss. We do have more power available for our weapon. Don't know if that's because of the ship or the weapon itself. I suspect the ship, right? Where's the one that I had nearly killed? There he is. I will hopefully take care of him, or not quite. Missiles aren't actually that good. The travel time they have on them. So it just means I need new missiles, doesn't it? That's all. Our intelligence says that the enemies are regrouping on Grrthornun. Sent a unit there. Join them. Okay. Mission success. So although there are a number of sort of linear missions, we are flying through them pretty quickly. We're on the 5th out of 10 already. How are we doing time-wise? We're up to about 20 minutes. It's probably a sensible time to stop. I've got no unlocks then either. I'm still on the newer ship, aren't I? Yeah, so I think that definitely is the new ship. I'm guessing we just don't get different interiors per ship, which, like I say, that would be nice just to give you the feeling that you're in a new ship. Let's have one more. Let's do one more. Let's see a green system. Incoming message. It's good to see you. Things are about to get hot. Wow, wow. Say goodbye to your life. Attack! Well, there's a bunch of greens coming. I'm guessing those are enemies over there. They're all very red in colour. Too far away. Too far away. Too far away. There we go. Oh, there's one down. Shields took a bit of a hit, but nothing too major. Oh, is he out of shield? I think he might have a Taj left. Definitely not anymore. And that leaves one. Man, we are ganging up on you. More? Yeah, of course there are more. Oh. Thought I was attacking him, but clearly I was not at that point. Yeah, it definitely does less damage to the ships than it does to the hull, the missiles. Which is what you'd expect. It's how missiles normally work in space games. Depends on the sort of missiles, I suppose. Oh, it's a wasted missile is what that is. Where? There we are. There they are. That will hopefully take care of that dude. It did not. Alright. That's because I haven't changed target to that guy. And then I pressed the wrong button. Oh, then I completely lost him somehow. Right. Shields don't regenerate, it seems, which is a little unusual. Let's get a bit closer for our weapons to be in range, it seems. Again, got him before the missile did. Okay, now there are some more. I can't really tell. There don't seem to be any differences between the enemy ships, which again, is a bit of a shame. Halfway through the game at this point, and they all seem to be exactly the same model. Oh, come on, how did that not get him? Oh, it's still going, it's just circling around aimlessly. Thanks, missile. Thanks for all you did for me. Which was nothing entirely useful. There we go, that's more like it. That's what I like to see. Loving the green coming off the edge of that planet. That was a bloodbath, but where's the ugly fellow? Fellow? Where's the ugly fellow? The main forces are attacking our base. Get to the base, we'll meet them there. We need to fend off their attack. Well, that is the cat. I heard like a sort of a wet sound and wondered if my radiator started dripping. But no, it's just my cat slobbering as he cleans himself. Because he is disgusting. So we've got a new ship and a new weapon there. Take a quick look, but I'm probably going to wrap that up about there. So, over half, under half, half. Massive, massive. Yeah, okay, why wouldn't I use that ship? So the ships just do seem to be incremental upgrades to each other. The weapons seem to be actually different, which is nice. So we get a little bit of power. We go back to the same sort of power as the first one. But less speed and probably a bigger range, I would guess. So we'll leave that on just in case we do ever come back. This is just a quick look though, so I'm not intending on doing these final 5. If you'd really like to see the final 5, do let me know. And of course, your wish is my command in most cases, not with everything. But, you know, if you want to see something, I will genuinely do my best to get that for you. So let me know if you want to see more, otherwise I'm going to leave that there. So overall, relatively impressed. It's obviously quite a simple game. They are obviously a very small development company, Raba. So, you know, fair play to them. They've made something that's very playable. Obviously I struggled with the controls to start with, but honestly, after the first mission, I quite enjoyed the tilt method of flying. I thought that was relatively intuitive, and it negated the need to be aware of where my hand physically was. Like if I was trying to do a joystick, which is all well and good and sounds like it'd be really good in practice, because I have no physical thing to hold on to and I don't know where the end of the sort of the play is of the movement of the joystick, it's so easy to sort of go, I need to turn left, moving your hand all the way over there, then not moving it back fully and losing sense of where you are, I think. Which might not be so bad in the space game, because obviously you can see immediately if it's having some sort of effect, but I did really get into the tilt method there. I think I have seen that before, but yeah, I appreciate that. That was quite nice. It looks really nice. There are a few things I'd like to see improved. Like I say, different interiors for the different ships would be quite nice to give you that sense of something being a bit different. Just a little bit more background noise or sound or something in, I think, in the battles would just give it a bit more life, a bit more character. It feels a little bit empty at the moment. And yeah, and obviously the game's quite short. We are only 5, and I'm not sure what it usually retails for them. I'd hope not much. But yeah, so there we go. Space Battles VR from Raba Games. I believe they said are Polish. I've put my recording window over that part of the text, but I'm pretty sure they were Polish. If I got that wrong, then many apologies, Casper. I also hope I'm pronouncing Casper's name right. It's K-A-C-P-E-R. So I assume it's Casper, but maybe I'm entirely wrong. So apologies if I've got that wrong as well. But again, a huge thanks to you guys at Raba Games for gifting this to me. Really appreciated. If you've enjoyed the video out there, please do click the like button. That would be superb and awesome of you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And any questions or comments, as always, leave them down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Do they look like all the same planet to you? It's hard to tell. That one looks smaller. We did say the next one would be the main... Oh, no, that was on the main base, wouldn't it? Because we just did that one. It looks kind of Earthish, doesn't it? Anyway. Don't forget we stream on the channel every Wednesdays at 6 PM, so it'd be wonderful to see some of you there. Otherwise, I will see you next time in some other magical VR adventure. And as always, a massive thank you, and I'll see you next time.